girls lying on me, just anything she could use to accuse me of cheating when I wasn't.
All right. So I'm trying to help you, but in order for me to help you, you got to stop because that's what you're doing
I
right now.
swear to you, I'm not lying.
Yeah, it is so crazy how if the woman accuses of guy of not cheating when he's not cheating for a week or so, he can come home. Maybe some of these guys are so arrogant, they're not cheating right this minute. I'm here with you, babe. I'm here with you. I come home to you every night. It's the craziest thing. And you know what? I'm going to be honest because us old people are stupid too. I'm 70 now. But when I was about 50, I got, I was 49. Um, I got married for the second time out of being desperate. Um, was, we used to call it hook-winged. Now they got these other names for this stuff, but this guy was just as clever as this man. Now, I never accused him because I didn't. Now, I didn't know. He would be with me. They call it gaslighting now. He would do so many things that he would come home after work. This guy was so slick. And let me tell you what he did, actually. He married me right after his divorce, but let me tell you how he came to me. He came to me telling me these stories that I fell for. I was naive in the church, so I didn't use a lot of common sense. I used what the man is saying, so that's why I can understand women. He's saying his wife, she did this and she did that and she wasn't the person. He he just told me all kind of stuff. So he said he was getting divorced because of her, not telling his parts. See, they leave that part out. He put all the blame on her. And I married this guy after dating him for a couple of months because he was so, people use that word charismatic. He just seemed so loyal. He was going to church with me. Let me tell you something. In '05, I was so naive. I just know that I didn't want to be around here, call myself a Christian, and not married and potentially have sex. Now, so I wanted to get married. I didn't want to have an affair with anybody. So being desperate, listening to his manipulations, I married this man. I was young, so I was young and dumb, or desperate.
After the last time she caught me cheating, I told her I wasn't gonna do it no more, and she just didn't believe me. But that ain't no reason to just up and leave.
So you did cheat before.
Yeah, I did.
How many times and how did you get caught?
Just three, at, at least that she know of anyway. And I wouldn't say I got caught. It was it was my own son snitched on me. Like he was supposed to be in the living room with the other chief's kids, but he was being nosy, and she told her.
His own son, he says. He was supposed to be in the other room with the other kids, but the son was being nosy. It's on the son now.
So three that she knows of, and after your son quote unquote snitched, you were stealing girls' likes on Instagram and got them coming to her as a woman,
If
right?
that's how you want to put it, but like I said, man, she
No, 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 no. Don't say else. Unfortunately, all of that gaslighting that worked on your wife because she was trying to see the best in you, but I see the clown in you already. You got caught multiple times, meaning she forgave you multiple times, despite being brokenhearted. Then you half-ass told her what you did with the whole 3 times that she knows of, meaning there were definitely more, but somehow she still tried to stick through the marriage. And even after all of that, you kept showing signs of cheating and got girls coming to her to tell her about how you being a creep, right?
See, now you just being disrespectful.
And you being delusional if you think that woman shouldn't have left you a long time ago.
Well, what's the point of vows? What's the point of vows? What's the point of?
I know that Derrick is going to make the point, but it just sounds so weird. He says, what's the point of vows? Obviously, he's not following them. It's a one-sided thing. She's to keep the vows, and he's not.
Through thick and thin. I guess that just don't mean nothing no more, huh?
No, the vow
Through thick and thin. Go ahead on, Derrick. Talk.
to honor and cherish, those meant nothing to you. That's what created all of this. Through thick and thin, that meant your wife was supposed to ride with you through life's ups and downs, not remain stuck in the car while you drove y'all off a cliff straight into hell.
Okay.
But the reason this feels like such a shocker to you is because y'all had 2 completely different marriages. Like, for you, it was you having your cake and eating it too, occasionally getting a slap on the wrist whenever you got caught. But for her, I'm sure it started out with her being really excited to spend her life with you, you know, yield her womb to you, have your children, proud to bear your last name. And then that first time that you got caught, you broke something in that woman that you'll never see. At that point, she now has a nervous system that both fears and is repulsed by you at the exact same time, probably crying herself to sleep beside the same man who caused the tears. Even worse is that you likely felt entitled to continue sticking that dirty dick in her because she had already signed the marriage contract. Now, for her, all of those days she used to get up in the morning and plan out her day and what she was going to do, that was replaced with this list of things she now needed to investigate and look through and ruminate about to try and see the next betrayal coming before it blindsided her. All of this mixed with the guilt of not being able to forgive you no matter how hard she tried. And every time after that, whenever you betrayed that woman, all you did was reopen the wounds that never had a chance to fully close. And you made them 10 times deeper. All while she carried the responsibilities of being a wife and carrying the embarrassment of women coming to her with more respect for her marriage than her own husband had.
Ooh, Lord.
All while continuing to put on a smile and a front for her son so he didn't know what she was going through and show up for the holidays and the family portraits for 15 years. You was just living in the relief that you had gotten forgiven yet again, while your wife was sitting there struggling to fight those invisible battles for her sanity nobody could see or save her from. So, nah, bro. She didn't break a vow. She survived the ones you ignored. She didn't abandon you. She rescued herself and y'all's son from having a front row seat to watch you teach him that a woman's love is something to take for granted until she ain't got nothing left to give. I mean, you can play victim on here all you want to, but that woman ain't do nothing wrong except stay as long as she did. That's it.
I love the way that Derrick have the insight. I love the way that he knows how to show these guys in the way that he said to make them think about how they're the ones in the wrong. Well, and plus, he's doing it from experience. He's doing it from how he used to think, how he used to try to manipulate. When I first started seeing this young man, I had no idea until I saw him on another podcast. I thought that he was a married man that understood, but he was a married man that understood. So thank you, Derrick, for showing us how a man thinks and how a man tries to manipulate the relationship. because I was just like maybe his wife at the beginning. The difference in me is I had got wise in that little time. We didn't have those podcasts. At least I didn't look at YouTube, period, back then. Um, Hopefully you guys will listen, even though I know I'm not as eloquent as some people and telling their story proper. I started getting on the internet trying to write a book. But thank you, Derrick. Thank you for teaching a lot of the men how a real man should be.